usually regarded as America's game, this showdown hits a different chord each year when it comes around. Filled with tradition and pageantry, it's a game unlike any other, and one in which the nation's finest will battle and fight for the honor and privilege to sing second. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium, home of the Ravens in Baltimore, Maryland. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Army Black Knights, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Black Knights will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at his 21-yard line. Not the best field position you could ask for, but they'll get it started there. So Navy's offense will go on the attack first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line, because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
Finds the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They'll stop him short, and they had it sniffed out from the beginning. So Army's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Quickly out to the tight end. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. And here comes the Navy offense. The midshipmen with terrible field position, deep in their own territory, trying to work their way out. They'll power it inside with the fullback. They're dealing with a second and long. The play action fake. Lets it go. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory.
The defense thought in this game they were going to have a great job. Down deep in the opponent's territory, he jumps the route, he intercepts it, and returns it now inside the 5-yard line, setting his offense up in beautiful field position.
And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Army! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Quarterback making adjustments. Here's the handoff. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
The counterplay is a great play to mix in with your base concepts. Obviously, everybody flies to the football, bang. Now you pull a guy, you go backside, give him a little counter, keep the defense off balance.
They'll go right back to the run. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. He's loose on the right. At the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Navy!
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Under fire. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
This rivalry started in 1890 when Dennis Mikey, for whom the stadium at West Point is named, talked Navy into playing a game and the Mids blew them out.
And since that first blowout, obviously, this has been an unbelievable rivalry. So many things about it, honoring the fallen, the march on, the battle of the bands. So many of these things have gone back and forth. But, Jesse, the football is phenomenal. Old-school offenses that will hit you right in the mouth.
It's pretty cool, too, when you think about the history of this rivalry, because back in the day, these were two of the best programs in college football. There have been national championships. There have been Heisman trophies. Not necessarily the same thing today, but when you think about...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Lets it fly on the move. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
And Navy will go back on the attack. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To throw, it's Horvath. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
They'll go to the fullback. Sometimes you try to fool the defense with the fullback. Not fooled there.
You better block. Goodness gracious, that's supposed to be a quick hitter, get me a few short yards. Got hit in the backfield and brought the big fella down quickly.
Got his man on the outside. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Dead center perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. We've had some early scores. They got the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. He'll do it himself. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's short. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Throwing right. Got the big paws on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Wants to throw. It's Horvath. Looking down the middle. All by himself. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit as he throws. Got a man. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Well, the quarterback did a really good job there, hanging in and delivering the pass, knowing that he was going to get hit. That really paid off for the offense.
Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game. And
touchdown, Midshipman! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Off play action. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it along the sideline. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights. Well, that didn't necessarily necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Navy offense. Already going back and forth, and they have a 3-point lead up 17-14. Wants to adjust the pattern. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose.
Right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, defense is about getting off the football. I mean, that defensive line can be disruptive and get in the backfield right away and mess up those pullers actions on those counter plays. It can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyperactive.
QB draw. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. He may keep that rush honest after completing a pass earlier. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Plenty of points on the board early, and they've got it back, trailing by 3, 17-14. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. Quickly complete. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? And the Black Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Fighting off the defender. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive. They
boot it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Quarterback may change this route. They'll leave it with him. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Send the tight end in motion. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? Scanning the field, it's Horvat. Unloads it left. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the foot. 75 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
The Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Dad make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. And Navy will go back on the attack.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Got his man to the left. Makes the tackle at the 24, but from inside the 10 to across the 20 on the pickup of 15. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Horvat. Takes the easy throw in the flat. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the 1st. Give to the running back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the 1st half.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback in a 3rd down situation, knowing exactly where the 1st down marker was. It wasn't there open to throw the football. He was very smart. He got out, he took off running, knew exactly where he had to get to keep his offense on the field.
Give to the big fullback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Now, I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the 2nd. had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
The give to the tailback. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down. Navy will have to punt it away. They kick it away on fourth down. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Quickly to the tight end. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
Here's the pressure. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
That defender is a man. He's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move. Take the check down. Creates a little room. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming.
Well, the sack on the last play, obviously, but you're able to chase down a pretty athletic guy and now set up fourth.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And here comes the Navy offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finding an escape route. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Fullback's got it. Turning it on. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
How do you not respect the big fellas? This doesn't take you back in the time machine to the days when a fullback was on the field every single play. Then you're missing out, because fullbacks are awesome. They're just low maintenance. They're not divas like wide receivers. They just block most of the time, don't say much. And then you give them the football, and occasionally you get some big plays like this, and they hit somebody so hard they got snot bubbles coming out of their nose.
The give to the fullback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Guys, they call this America's game because no matter who you root for, you're captivated by this.
Well, and this is just one of those games I think always just stands out just because of the way it looks, right? It's all the uniforms in the stands. It's the pageantry. It's the history of this game. It's the style of football these two teams play as well. It just means so much to these players.
It's so cool, and it's saved for after the Heisman Trophy, after the championship games, when they get the spotlight on them, a well-deserved spotlight for what they do for everyone out there across this country.
Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the back. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Horvath. Forced out of the pocket. Touchdown, Navy! Fit it in the window for the score.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
Lining up for the PAT. A little trickery, and they flip it ahead. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think...
Breaks into the open. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Caught close to the marker, it's short. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Makes the grab on the shuffle. At the 45, on his way. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
The Cadets have... We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. The Black Knights with a golden opportunity, but the key to the drill is turn it into points. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Black Knights send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll go to the toss. Slithers into space. There he goes. Tackle was made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
Starts to scramble to the left. Heaves it deep. He's got it down the left. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Run it with the fullback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to hand it off to the fullback for a quick hitter, but just nowhere to go. The defensive line, great job getting penetration to set up that play.
Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. They'll try the run. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the team.
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's short. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third down play from the gun. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Army! They won it all, and that is exactly
focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 31 after a nice return. And Navy will go back on the attack. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Looking for an open area to his left. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Give to the fullback. Oh, he's got some space. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45.
And David, this is where I think you could have excelled. You're a great defensive end. There's other positions you could have played. Fullback, I know, being one of them. How about that guy there picking up the 1st?
That's a nice job. Don't make this hard. Don't make it overly complex. We've seen the big fellas block all the time. Give him a bone, reward him. Now he'll block harder and he'll block longer in the future.
Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Horvath. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
All right, trying to attack the middle of the field on that in route. Nice job putting his foot in the ground. He didn't telegraph where he was going. He was open. He's just got to make the catch.
3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Give to the fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And on 2nd down for this offense. They'll run play action. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught near the sticks. It's Hutchinson. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll run the option. After the filthy move, he's got room. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the 1st down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Well, that's just on the defense. I'm sorry. Fullbacks are not supposed to be able to rip off big runs like that. The defense, they better do a better job tackling as this game goes on.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. To the air, it's Horvat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. It's good. The lead now 5 here in the 2nd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab down the left side. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a 1st down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Tight end getting vertical. Turning it on. Touchdown, Black Knights. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Slings it downfield. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. So now it's 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. Trying play action. Uncorks one. Picked off and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown, Army! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense, forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. On the run from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the ground with the back.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Quick completion on the out. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel in the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reed. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Black Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Fortner. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Here comes the heat. Nice move there. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. Touchdown, Black Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Now on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's Horvat. It's complete to the left. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Off play action. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Navy will have to punt it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. A fair catch is called for. It'll give him great field position. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he'll be brought down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Well, that's just an amazing individual effort, trying to get back as much yardage as possible to set up a third and manageable situation, right? Nice job in the open field, understanding the situation. You obviously cannot take a sack at this juncture on the drive, so do what you can do to put your offense in a good position here on third down.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, we're 2 quarters from finding out who's going to sing second, and already Army and Navy have hit some high notes. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Army and Navy plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll...
Breaks into the open. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And we talked about this at half, man. They've got to start to pressure the quarterback more. This offense had a lot of success. You got to make this guy feel uncomfortable. And the first drive, out of the half, they do exactly that.
The Black Knights will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the returner goes down. And here comes the Navy offense. Power football with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, that play-action fake, it just froze the defense for a split second. That allowed the tight end time to work his route, get vertical down the field, and pick up a big gainer for the offense.
Going with the counter play here. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
The midshipmen looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Goes to the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch.
And what a good job by the understanding. Listen, when I get in here to go wrap him up, try to get that ball out. Try to punch it out. Secure the tackle first. Try to wrap that football up and make sure you find a way to get it out and keep hustling. Great job forcing the turnover.
Leaves it with the back. Quick spin on the run.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Complete to the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. There he goes. Touchdown, Army! And the punishment has been extended. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Out of the gun, the inside give. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. They'll go right back to... And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Black Knights! Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Navy will go back on the attack. It's a good thing to be charitable. Oh, he's got some space. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Chapman.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Off the play fake. He'll pull it down. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
To the air, it's Horvath. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Kent. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. The option look. He can't corral the pitch, the ball's on the ground. Defense falls on the ball, going to be a turn.